What's up, everybody? We're back here, not on the Hunter Call the Wild, but reacting to your viewer posted posts posted on my community tab that is available to viewers as well, but for some reason it's not showing to everybody. It only shows to some. I can't even view it unless I'm in YouTube Studio. You get what I'm saying. It's a feature that's still rolling out. Not everybody has access to it yet, but there is, for some people, the ability to post on other creators' community tab, essentially as a post that doesn't go in with the creators' posts, but goes into like a separate tab where you can view the community's posts. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be taking a look at viewer posts once again. Let's resize a little bit. There you go. As you can see, this is how I see it now. Whenever you're posting them, I believe it shows up differently. You have to go to my channel, then you have to go to the posts tab, and I believe if it lets you post, then that's how it works. There's also been people that say you have to go to the subscriptions feed and then like post in that person's community. I don't even understand how it works. For those of you that have figured out how to make these viewer posts, how do you do it? Let me know in the comments, and if one of you explains it super well, then I'll pin it. But anyway, we're going to go through some of the recent posts. Now, you may notice that these are older posts that we're looking at right now, and that is because there's one in particular that caught my eye that I wanted to take a look at before we get to the more recent ones. And that was this buck down here. There is an insane buck posted by Carson Hunting. It says, "This is my brother's from a couple years ago." Let's click on it because this deer right there, I mean, look at that, man. That is such a cool buck. I would love to get a deer like this. It's so weird looking. Like, this is a really crazy looking buck. It's got practically no tip to tip spread. Got all types of little like stickers and junk coming off of its antlers. Really cool deer, man. That is such an awesome buck. Now let's get to looking at some of the more recent posts from the last few days. We're going to take a look at this one right here from Grayson Robertson 3 something. I assume we'll see the rest of it once we click into it, but it says, "Check out this non-typical 6-point I killed. It had 3 eyes, also kind of nasty, but very cool." Jeez. Look at that deer. That's a beauty, man. That is a very beautiful buck. We got 3 typical tines on this side. We got 2 typical tines on that side with 1 abnormal tine, a nice little drop tine. Very interesting configuration. You love to see those kind of like weird looking bucks. I just realized it was a little off center in the recording, so I centered it up good now. Yeah, a really cool looking deer, man. I really like this buck right here. Super nice. Now we have another one from Grayson Robertson. Let's take a look at this one as well. Ooh, that is a nice looking deer right there. That's a beautiful buck, man. Look at that thing. I love how crazy that left antler is. The left antler is definitely the standout out of the two. Like, that is a crazy looking deer. Super wild buck. I love how like the main beam here is like kind of blading a little bit. Like, man, it's almost giving off the kind of vibes of like the Kinsko rack for the Great One Whitetail. It's got like the start of that where it seems like it could have maybe developed into that in like a year or two. Definitely a cool looking buck though. Ooh, we got to take a look at this one from Conley Tyler, because this right here is one of my dream trophies to get. I really badly want to get a melanistic diamond whitetail that has the basket rack. I got trolled by one of these. It missed diamond by 0.03, and ever since then, man, I have just really wanted to get revenge on that deer. Or revenge probably isn't the right word. Redemption. Redemption for that crazy troll that just absolutely killed my mood that day. So I'd love to get a trophy like this, and it's always cool to see somebody posting a beautiful deer like this guy right here. And the post reads, "Killed this a few months ago. I'm over about 4,000 kills into a whitetail grind. I've never got a great one, but still grateful for this super rare." Yeah, sometimes you just get the unlucky grinds for the great ones, and occasionally they'll deliver something else crazy along the way, like a super rare like this guy right here. Really cool trophy, man. Keep on grinding. You'll get that great one eventually. Okay, so we got a post right here from DT3Q9H that says, "How rare is this? It appears to be a Sika deer. But what type of Sika deer? It is a 201-15 with the brown fur type." I mean, any diamond is relatively rare, man. If you're not herd managing a species, then a diamond is approximately like 1 in 100 or 1 in 150 kills. So it's always rare to get a diamond regardless, and that's a 200 plus, looking very, very nice. Always been a big fan of the Sika deer. I really wish that they would get more attention from the average player because they're a really cool species, but they're not that popular, surprisingly. We got a post from Patrick Carney J9T. What do we got here? This appears to be his smallest mule deer ever. Biggest muley I've ever seen. Scored 42.1. And yeah, that's a big male there. He's huge. Absolute giant. Ooh, this looks like it could potentially be cool. From J Jetta's 8494. It says, I just found a super rare in real life. I assume this was at like some type of farm or something, but that's really, really cool. That is a piebald, non-typical deer in velvet. Pretty sick, man. That's a sick looking deer. Too bad you can't really like find these guys in the wild too often. Like you don't see something like this in the wild very often, which is unfortunate. But still cool to see, even if it is likely on a farm. Okay, we've got a post from Dylan Wageman K5U. Let's take a look at it. The post reads, 2 days apart, the Great One Bear, then this amazing-looking mule deer, fabled Milky Way Heartrack, and fabled Chestnut Bear. Let's take a look at them. So I got a couple things to say. First of all, congrats, dude. That is a couple of really, really awesome trophies. You'll love to see the Great One fabled Chestnut and this beautiful rack on this mule deer. But something to let you know, this is not actually the fabled Milky Way. So essentially the fabled Milky Way and the fabled Dusky Drift had their names swapped. So the Milky Way is the one that says Dusky Drift. It's the one that looks like a galaxy, and this guy right here is technically the Dusky Drift. Also, this is not the Heart Rack. This right here is the one that people are calling the typical rack. Even though it's a non-typical, it's the most typical looking one, so it's been given that name, and that's just kind of what people have been calling it. It's a really awesome combination regardless, though. Congrats on the great ones. Super cool to see. Love it whenever somebody can get a couple of great ones within just 2 days. Like, that is just an amazing thing to accomplish. Okay, so we've got a post from Natasha Friesen 334. Hopefully I said your name correctly. This looks like an interesting one, though. It says, 2 monsters on the second mule deer grind. I'm on Great One grind number 3, currently 542 kills in, and the Great One respawned as that monster diamond. Let's take a look. So first of all, fabled Petal Puff is a fantastic fur type to get. And to get it with the classic rack, that's got to be one of the best combos you could possibly get in the game. And then let's take a look at this beautiful diamond here, 341.29. Holy, that is crazy. That is a crazy couple of deer. Not only did you get an insane Great One mule deer, that's one of the best combos you could possibly get, but you also got the coveted 341 plus mule deer. Love to see it. Okay, we've got a post from Justin Whittingen. It looks to be a couple of Great One mule deer picks, and it says, what's your favorite Great One mule deer combo? Mine has to be the Petal Puff typical rack. I would say personally for me, my favorite combo is the Petal Puff sack rack or the Petal Puff classic rack. Both those combinations I think are pretty equal for me. Like, I would love to get either of them. But honestly, a Petal Puff typical rack would probably be my third favorite. Petal Puff is by far my favorite fur type. And I mean, probably because of the reason being that I love the fabled birch, and the fabled birch looks basically the same as the fabled Petal Puff. So that's probably why I like it so much. But man, just such a cool fur type. And these are a couple of nice looking great ones, man. Love to see them. This is a good combination right here. This first one, I've got one of these, and it's definitely one of my favorites of the ones I've killed so far. And there it is. Cold Wild Gaming 97. He's got one of the combinations that I just talked about loving. It says, Crow, I have something you might like. There it is, the fabled Petal Puff typical rack. Like I said, probably my third favorite combination you could possibly get. And I mean, it's just beautiful. This is a gorgeous deer. I would love it if I could get one of these someday. And that's a nice looking little trio of deer that you got right there also. An awesome trio of Great One mule deer. Congratulations on getting one of the best combinations you could possibly get for the mule deer, in my personal opinion. Thank you guys for watching this video. I think that's going to be the final post that we wrap it up on. If you guys enjoyed, leave a comment down below. Like I said, if you guys know how to go about posting on my channel, let me know, because I haven't actually been able to see it on any channel. I don't think I have the ability to post on other people's community tabs yet, because even channels that have them enabled, I'm not able to even see like how to do it on my account. So I don't really know how to go through the process of posting them. All I know is I enabled it on my channel and they've just been pouring in. So if one of you knows how to do it, leave a comment. I'll pin it if it explains in detail how to do it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. I'll see y'all later. Peace.